Hi everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. So if you hear like a buzzing noise in the background, it's because I have my fan on. It's like 80 million degrees in my room, so I would melt if I didn't have it on. So I'm sorry about that. And also, this is my natural hair. I've just literally got out of the shower. So today's video is going to be me telling you 3 spooky, terrifying stories that I found on the internet, and I'm gonna tell you them. As usual, same disclaimer as the last 2 of my videos. I will be looking down because I have wrote them out. So I hope you guys enjoy this YouTube video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get started. So this one's called the cell phone. In England that would be mobile, but we'll call it cell phone for the purpose of the story. So a couple months ago, my friend's cousin, a single mother, bought a new cell phone. After a long day of work, she came home, placed her phone on the counter and went to watch TV. Her son came to her and asked if he could play on her new phone. She told him not to call anyone or mess with any text messages, and he agreed. At around 11:20, she was drowsy, so she decided to tuck her son into bed and go to bed herself. She walked into his room and saw that he wasn't there. She then ran over to her room to find him sleeping on her bed with the phone in his hand. Relieved, she picked her phone back up from his hands to inspect it. Browsing through it, she noticed only minor changes, such as new background, banner, etc. But then she opened her saved photos. She began to delete the pictures he had taken until only one new photo remained. When she saw it, she was in disbelief. It was a picture of her son sleeping on her bed, but the picture wasn't taken by him. It was taken by somebody else from above him, and it showed the left half of an elderly woman's face. I know that one was a short one, but that's giving me chills. That is terrifying. Could you imagine, go through your phone and then there just being a picture of you that you know you haven't taken? So this one's called Ghost Bro. My house was built in 1904. It is a single family home, wood frame setting on a concrete block foundation. I have been living here for about 12 years. Of all the weird things that my siblings and me have seen or heard in this house, this one is my favourite. This happened to my brother. About 10 years ago, my brother and his best friend had started a garage band playing mostly Spanish rock. His friends could only get together on Sunday afternoons. They would practice into the early evening, and they would usually call it quits at 8 p.m. This was the time I usually showed up and went to bed, because I worked the graveyard shift. If you don't know what graveyard shift, it's the last shift at night. This happened in late fall. If you're from England, fall in England is autumn. This happened in late fall, so the days were getting shorter. They had just finished a long session when the decision to head to somebody else's house came about. My brother handed his car keys to his buddy so they could load up the equipment. Everyone had filed out the basement, but the tricky part was that they needed to walk all the way to the back of the basement, up the back stairs, through the kitchen doorway, down the hall, into the living room and out into the front porch. Everyone was outside, sitting in my brother's truck, waiting for him. My brother was walking up the back stairs when he remembered that he had left his pancakes in a go-to container sitting on the speaker in the basement. He made the decision to go back. Now the basement is not clean. With full sight lines, there had been partitions made, and the boiler and main heating unit are right smack bang in the middle. So after my brother walks back, he is about to retrieve his food container when out of the corner of his eye he sees it. It's a shadowy figure, right in his provisional... Is it provisional? Provisional vision. The feeling of dread and uneasiness washed over my brother. We had been taught that if you are in the presence of a spirit or ghost and you feel bad vibes, to say a quick prayer or cuss at it. My brother just basically told him, hey, fuck you, I don't have time for your shit. My brother started to walk to the back of the basement and up the stairs, closing the doors and turning off the light as he walked out. The last light switch is on the opposite side of the front door. Luckily, the door was open and the light from the street lamps was flooding the living room with its amber lights. My brother said he felt something at his back. At no point did he turn around. As he flicked the last switch in the living room went dark, as did the rest of the house. As he stepped out, he pulled on the closing door and closed it behind him. Still holding his food container in one hand, he jogged down the few porch steps. He walked towards the front gate. Our house resides far from the main street, essentially having a large front yard but no rear garage. As he closed the gap between himself and his friend London truck, he kind of smiled and thought things over in his head, mad at himself for spooking out for no reason. He climbed into the driver's side of the truck, putting on his seatbelt and getting ready to pull out of the parking spot directly in front of the house, when one of his friends asked, hey, wait, what about your brother? Isn't he coming with us? My brother answered, what do you mean? He went to work early tonight. He's already gone. Do you see his car anywhere? So the next question they asked, so then who was walking behind you when you were leaving the house? Who could it have been? Could it have been his brother that was just messing with him? Or was it a spirit? I mean, that's one of my favourite ones. I do like that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, the next video will be a makeup video since I know some of you guys missed them. So I hope to see you all in the next video. And if you enjoyed this one, please like, comment and share with friends. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye.